Hey YouTube, this is Rhapsody and Paul.
I'm Rose. I'm Nikki.
And this is Mandalorian episode 6. So we're over halfway through the season. I think it's 5.
Yeah.
It's episode 5.
Oh.
So we're halfway through the season now. Last episode we just had the rescue mission of Ragnar. We got to learn more about those guys. Well, not really. We got to know that Ragnar exists. So, anything expected for this?
Well, last time Bo-Katan was trying to tell the armorer about the mythosaur.
Was it that last time?
Yeah. And she was just like, yeah, visions are common.
This
here.
is the way.
This is the way.
So I'm thinking Bo-Katan is going to do something.
She's gonna want to prove it.
Yeah, I think I don't know, she didn't, I was looking back on the first episode, or no, the episode where she joins them and she was like, until you leave, you're one of us. Mm-hmm. So that means basically once she leaves the planet, or is she just, or is it when she leaves the covert, like officially says, I'm leaving the covert, is that what she meant?
I think it's probably that.
Okay.
Because they leave the covert all the time, the other guys, if they can.
Mm-hmm. I guess so.
She's just like, well, you're here, you're with us, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping we get to see something more like that, but I saw the title, so I know it's not going to be that. So maybe you guys are going to be excited. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the Patreon down below if you want to see uncut version of this or anything else that we do, as well as a merchandise store. We can buy stuff like we're wearing, or the Night City version, which is like a darker color, like what she's wearing. Thank you very much. See you in discussion.
Oh, they're looking up and running.
Oh, that looks like a pirate ship to me.
I think that's the Mousy Faces guy.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah.
Star Wars Grinch. Gorian Shard.
That Corsair looked familiar. I don't believe my eyes. The voice sounds like Grief Karga. Ro is now under the protection of the New Republic.
I mean, that's his trump card.
Navarro is an independent world.
Oh.
You are no longer under the protection of Moff.
Yeah, he said that.
The Spinward Patrol passes through here regularly.
They're not here now.
Don't hail me again unless it's to surrender.
What do you mean? You hail him. You mean the robot didn't do his job?
He didn't get there yet.
he didn't get outside yet. Oh my gosh, the pretty place. We knew it was too pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Retreat to the lava flats.
Oh dear.
Oh,
yeah, out in the open.
Oh,
that's a great idea.
Terrific
to
place.
safety.
Humbly requesting the New Republic to send a patrol to clear out the raiders.
Mr. Independent.
Don't ask for your aid lightly. The situation is dire.
Of course, everybody heard.
Is that?
Navarro is gonna make it.
Is that the guy from Star Wars Rebels?
Request permission to intercede.
I can't remember his name.
Dispatch in weeks. This swamped. We'll never get an answer in time.
Wow. He looks great.
Then I'm just luck. You're gonna need it.
It's gonna make a lot of people happy.
I don't know who
That
he
is
is.
right.
I know, but
He looks cool though.
from a younger show.
Oh, okay. I like his accent.
Putting more stuff on that part of the desk, that's my work area.
What the hell?
That attitude, though. We're gonna have to watch.
Yeah.
I kind of like that we do.
I'm humbly requesting the New Republic to send a patrol.
You're gonna want something for it.
I get the gist. It does sound concerning.
Excuse me.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
I'm going down to the commissary. Can I get you anything?
Thank you, and I'm fine for now.
We have yet to sign the charter. We're not a member planet.
Uh-oh. It's not good. What does that matter? We can't leave them defenseless. Of course not. But we have a backlog of requests from member worlds.
Yeah.
that have
Of course, she came in here just to do
I don't
that.
even know if we have the resources.
Perhaps the leaders of Navarro need to understand why becoming a Republic signatory is valuable.
Oh my
Why
gosh,
do I
shut up.
even suffer? Like a rather imperial way of thinking.
Ooh.
Fine.
It's fine. I'm used to that kind of talk.
Something dangerous happening out there. All these events, it's not a coincidence. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
That's a big statement. But I mean, it's Star Wars, so he's probably right.
Yeah.
So evil.
Yeah. This is everything. I hate her.
they saw him
I have a
coming.
time-pressing matter to attend to.
We're out, Blue Boy.
Humans pride ourselves on our secrecy.
Fortunately, someone I served with in a rebellion is amongst your ranks.
Oh? Stare.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Snitch.
Thanks,
Astromech.
R5.
The entire covert will now have to relocate.
And throw that one out.
Stay right here.
This man cut me a break once, and now I'm returning the favor.
Here's your friend. You won't let him die.
What's in it for you?
The
Yeah.
New Republic has to know that the Empire is growing again.
And you think the Pirate King has something to do with it?
I can't say for sure, but something doesn't smell right.
It smells fishy.
It's not your fight.
Get away from the water.
I just need to tell you your friend is in danger, and I thought you should know. I will not reveal your location.
Doesn't matter. We're moving. This plan sucks anyway.
Yeah,
We're getting rid of that astromech.
I am in no position to ask for any more of you. However,
Please do, like, however. We don't hear one here, however.
the enemy that decimated
Oh, cool.
this very covert
Is that the talking stick?
Yeah,
I
the hammer.
guess so.
Karga's bounty hunters. Great Karga is now a high magistrate and has offered me a tract of land on this independent world. Perhaps it is time for us to live in the light once again on a planet where we are welcome.
Wish to speak.
Pass.
It's up to them now.
You don't have to stick anymore. Quiet.
I do.
Of course. He's the only one
Look
that
at
runs.
even his like.
He's the only other character here.
Exactly.
I was there on Navarro that night. We are asked to sacrifice you.
Oh gosh, pass.
I mean, he has a point.
Yeah.
The question we should be asking ourselves is why? Why should we lay our lives down yet again?
I'll talk.
Because we are Mandalorians. I have had my disagreements with this man, but he risked his life to save my
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great like switch up there. Nice twist in the speech.
You are asking us to take up arms in the name of a brighter future.
Brighter future.
And I, for one, will take up arms to fight by their side.
Whoa.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Lived there once, hiding in the sewers. But now, you can be heroes.
Heroes.
The armor is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's so, yeah.
It's the best in all of fiction.
All of you to return.
Oh, you.
Oh, okay.
He lives to fight another day.
Understood.
You outnumbered 10 to 1.
Oh my god.
This is so cool. Oh, here they come.
Approaching drop point. First team,
boy.
carry drop.
Please don't die, guys.
First team.
Guys, don't die, okay?
First team away.
Nice.
Area clear. Team 2, you with us?
Team 2 is here.
First class fighter transport.
Oh boy.
It's a decoy. It's a secondary attack. Regroup with the Corsair.
Oh, he actually listened. Look at him.
I mean, can they outrun Mando? Can you
No.
just soup up Mando?
Possible ambush. Take cover.
Nice.
Good job. Good monkey.
You can sort of speak.
Yeah. Pass.
Just casually getting a rail gun out. Do you think you are pass?
Oh, damn.
Best gun.
He's back again. Kid.
He's below you.
He's above you. He's below. Speaking stick is also fighting stick. Oh!
You didn't hear that?
Did you not hear that? What the heck? I guess it's a loud gun.
Good. Wow. He fell to the side, so she picked him up and threw him over to the lava flats.
Don't take no prisoners.
I was gonna say, kill them all.
That's what got back.
I guess we need to.
What's the matter with you guys?
Listen, we gave them one chance before.
Yeah.
One step by the left, Captain.
She's probably retreating.
Captain. It's time to part ways.
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, you cow!
Oh.
Lost engine! We have to retreat!
Really?
He's like, no, we ain't.
Offer is high! Open fire below!
Uh-oh.
Oh, I like that it has a giant wheel.
Focus fire on their last engine.
Well, what if he goes down? Is he gonna go down on the town?
Oh, yeah.
On the town.
Right,
Oh, it's behind the
It's
town?
behind it. It's close enough to the town.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how contained that is.
Hi, Magistrate, sir.
Hi, Magistrate. Grief Karga. Hereby cede all land from the western lava flats to Bullet Canyon. To the fine people of Mandalorian. You may no longer have a home planet. But you do now have a home. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good speech. Good job.
Very nice.
Now you can tap your arm.
Thank you.
Ooh. Is it about the mythosaur?
Large and ornate. The air rang with the music of 100 hammers.
Music. Hammers.
There stood a simple one. Yet, they were both forges. They served the same purpose. Move your helmet. Perfect. Do you respect my station?
Um,
I do. Remove your helmet.
Oh dear.
and she's the boss.
But.
Well, she about to be I'm your mom or something.
Must walk the way together.
What is she trying to say?
I think she's opening it up to
Mandalorian.
other Mandos.
But the mythosaur existed only in
Oh,
legend.
so it went to her soul.
And yet, you saw it. It is a sign that the next age is upon us.
Oh.
You were the one who can unite us.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
I
has to
like
get the
this.
sword from Din.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she could totally beat him in a fight just because he can't control the sword thing.
Look, they're looking. You're like, what the hell is this?
Like, bro.
You just gave up on us.
Is she gonna challenge him? Is she gonna challenge him?
Trees is going off to bring other Mandalorians in exile to us, so that we may join together once again.
Eh? Not explaining the mythosaur?
No. I guess they're keeping it a secret.
It is time to retake
Mandalore.
Okay.
I feel really hyped for a moment I don't understand.
Don't know how to like it so far, bro. Oh, it's not done.
Oh, there's more.
I'll be damned. Flight times matched the ship transporting Moff Gideon.
Uh-huh.
I knew it. You never made it to trial. There don't appear to be any survivors.
Although, where's the prisoners?
Bodies missing.
Okay.
What would they
What is
written on the wall? What?
It's a fragment of Beskar alloy.
Are
Uh-oh.
you saying that Moff Gideon was taken by
Mandalorians?
Mandalorians?
Oh, it could have been the fleet that left Bo-Katan. They probably mad and they want to kill him.
I mean, there were also Mandalorian super commandos who worked for the Empire.
Discussion.
All right, so a lot happened this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it was started out with Grief Karga. That's the first time we saw these pirates and him. It was like, is it really a good idea to be getting upset with these pirates and fighting them off when Mando's the only defense you have? And and that is the case. He has nothing to back this up.
Nothing.
No anti-air defenses.
Nothing.
No.
I think his whole plan was to just get Mandalorian to be there and be his guard dog.
I mean, a little irresponsible.
Very.
He had a working relationship with them. They could stay. I mean, sure, they're trying to drink in the school. That's bad. But at the same time, it's like, you have nothing.
Yeah.
You have to, like, as upsetting as he wants to be, like, you have no way to protect yourself from them.
Yeah.
You have to, like, be a bit more smartful about it.
Yeah. And so he wants to maintain independence, and that's the cost of it in this time period. So the New Republic, they're like, well, he still doesn't want to be a charter, but he wants our help, and all these other guys want our help. I mean, I get why they can't help. You know, of course, that girl in the room was pushing the other side, but still, I think he didn't have a whole lot to go off.
Yeah, he didn't. But the problem is she kind of exacerbated the problem in that this guy, he almost had him thinking like, oh yeah, I guess I may be sure, and then she comes in and is like, nah, fam, not happening.
Yeah.
So that's why she looked like that guy.
Yeah. What about what Tiva was saying? He was saying that it makes no sense for the Imperial to be all up in this planet, and then now pirates are suddenly coming up in this planet. This
like
is...
everything on this no man's land nobody knows about. Makes no sense. I agree.
Yeah,
and then she comes in and she tries to, like, stop them from helping. What's that about?
There's something going on. I wonder if Moff is there, because didn't they say something about oh no, they were just referring to the past when he had come. But I was gonna say, what if he's like hiding out somewhere there and they're trying to like get rid of the Navarro people so that they could have control of the planet, maybe control Moff's secrecy or something?
Possible. I mean, I was also with the administrator when he was like, that's kind of a leap, because I mean, sure, Moff Gideon was there, but it wasn't like that was his base.
No.
I mean, there was troops there. He had some people there, but he had a ship that was off in space, just like the pirates have a ship off in space.
Yeah.
And the pirates, they weren't really doing anything aside from stopping by for drinks. So, I mean, is there a connection?
That's true. That's true. And I was thinking about the only reason Moff came to the planet was because that's where Grogu was with the Mando.
Yeah, and he was supposed to hand him off to be tested on and then ship off elsewhere. So it wasn't like a permanent situation there anyway. But
what if they have like an underground base also at the lava flats? Everything's at the lava flats.
Yes.
And it would make sense because the lava would like cover it, and they're like, we have to blow open the obsidian so we can get in there.
I mean, it's possible. This is a weird planet.
And that's where we'll get the memory core for the IG-88.
Oh, yeah.
I just blew the whole plot open right there.
Yeah, I saw the statue and I was just like, man, poor IG, he's really just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they desecrated his corpse and moved on. Didn't even put it back.
Well, I guess the Antillians? Anzelians are still working on him.
I
guess. Yeah.
I really enjoyed in that scene in the office. While Captain had a point of being a little bit annoyed and suspicious of the Imperial lady, because I mean, why is she here? But at the same time, he very clearly has a prejudice against Imperial people. Like he had a bite there that was not really called for. It's like your people. It took a while. So he's like, yes, we captured. Like, why are you being so mean? I get the suspicion, but there seems to be more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree with that. Although I was totally like, yeah, get her.
Yeah, I agree.
She was being so suspicious, so bad. I keep trying to think of the situation. Like, is this just a audience level suspicion, or if you're in the room, do you really not feel anything? Are the vibe checks really passing?
I felt that with the episode before last episode where No, it was last episode when Axe to just sit in the room while they mind flayed the dude.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you?
No
what are you
suspicion
doing?
there. Yeah.
And there's no after effects. I mean, surely there's some weird side effects.
It's
If you
like,
turn it to
this
maximum.
this one didn't do well with it or something.
Yeah, like he's suddenly unable to remember his own name. I wonder what happened. Oh well. Like what happened there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then right after that, we got back to the Mandalorian covert where he was trying to ask for help, and Mando was making some good points, but then the other side made some good points, like, the guy we're going to save is the reason, like, a lot of us got killed. Like, that was the main covert. A lot of people died. You remember all the helmets? There's like 20, 30 helmets.
Yeah.
And there's like 20, 30 people here now.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
So it's like, I understand why they wouldn't want to. But I mean, Mandalorians do what Mandalorians do, where they mess stuff up, they do what they think is right, they help people, and they get land.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am glad they got land, but I was hoping it would be like, let's go back to Mandalore.
I think they were probably gonna do both.
You think so? Especially because we're gonna have a lot of them if Bo-Katan is gonna be uniting people.
Yeah, I think they will eventually retake Mandalore, but like the whole plan is like glassed
Yeah,
over,
it's just
and
gonna take
everything
a
is
while.
underground, and there's creatures in there. It's redeveloping that whole world is gonna be a long time
Task.
coming. So
That's
they have a
true.
home base now.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's a little weird, because if they get a strategic plan, this is what the covert's gonna get. The armor is sending her off to go get the fleet, and those guys, they're from another world, meaning I guess they won't expect them to have the whole code of helmet stuff. So it seems like a whole lot of just return back to status quo before the Empire. With
Just
people just doing
different
their own
factions,
thing.
yeah,
I mean,
together.
unite them for now, but there's gonna still be differences between them. I mean, if you're calling it two different worlds, are you really the same people? You know, I mean, they're being united, but they're still gonna have their own way of doing things.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm wondering if that's actually going to mesh and work. I know, of course, the story seems to be heading that direction, so it'll probably happen. But it seems like they want to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Where they keep both sides individual and keeping the coolness of both sides, but at the same time, it's like, isn't this the problem in the first place? Where you guys are like, you guys fell from the way, and that's why you got wiped out. It's like, is that what's happening again?
Yeah.
This is true.
I wonder if they're gonna deal with it superficially and just kind of put a band-aid on it and kind of say, oh, it's working, or if they're really gonna like dive down into the real prejudice they have against each other, and maybe try to sort some things out. Maybe not smooth it out completely, but at least bring it to light so that they can say it to each other, and then maybe come to agree to disagree. I don't know, something better than just superficial.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, the only people who really seem to have a huge issue with the other seems like the covert saw everyone else as like blasphemous fools, because everyone else, whenever asked about the covert, when we saw Bo-Katan for the first time, was like, wait, the weird cult guys with them? You don't have to do that, you know. Okay, fine, let's go. Like, they didn't
hate them.
hate him or anything.
They still worked with him. That's a good point.
Yeah, but these guys look at everybody else like, you fell from the way, you know, like that.
So the story did kind of make us have a prejudice against the other guys because the other guys were just a-holes.
Yes.
But that had nothing to do with how they felt about the helmet guys.
No.
They were just a-holes.
And I wonder if we'll see some of those characters again, because they were like named characters.
I think so. They had faces of realness.
Yeah.
You know, real emotional faces.
They had faces, so they'll be back.
Yeah. There's a reason they didn't wear helmets. Anyways, I was gonna say, this actually, now that you're mentioning like this fact that it was actually the covert that had a stronger prejudice against everybody else, that might be the ticket to making this work, because the armorer is the one who has made this first step to say, no, let's bridge the gap. So if you change their minds there about how they look at everyone else and how they walk, that might make uniting actually possible, I think.
Yeah. How do you feel about it overall, that whole uniting thing? I feel a little weird about it. I feel like it's a little fast and other things, but how do you feel about it?
I absolutely did not understand the armorer being like, many people have fallen from the way. Listen, bring them here. Come on. Yeah. Are you heckling them, or are you trying to bring back the wayward son? Trying to understand.
Yeah.
Like, once they come back, will they conform to their ideals?
I don't know. That's a good question. I was trying to follow, like, so I'm not exactly sure if she is trying to just join them to her way, or what I thought was just unite them to walk the way together, is what she said.
Yeah.
So what is the way if it doesn't include what is their like I don't know, their main tenet, which is not take off your helmet. So what else is important of the way? Maybe that's what they're gonna go. There are other things more important than keeping your helmet on. Maybe.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm very curious.
Yes.
Yeah. And I just want to point out, I've been very vocal about. I have a bias against Bo-Katan because I was introduced to her in Star Wars Clone Wars. I didn't like her. She was very cool. I always thought she was cool, but I didn't like her. And then in Rebels, where they kind of softened her up a bit, I think she was related to one of the main characters. It's been a long time, I can't really remember. And she was nicer there, but I still didn't like her because I just never liked Bo-Katan. And so when she came back into this show, I was like, I like that she had the edge to her. She wasn't like a good character. She's ambitious, she wants power, and I like that. But I wanted her to be an antagonistic force, not a bad guy, but like on the other end, kind of like Paz was, where he's kind of butting heads with Din.
Yeah.
So I never really wanted her to be the Mandalore, even though she was trying to get it. I know it's just, fan fiction to get Din to become the Mandalorian, but listen, he's my favorite character. I wanted him to succeed. I wanted him to get. I know he didn't even want it.
He doesn't even have ambitions for it.
I know, but every show ever where the main character becomes king, they don't want it.
They don't want it. It's true. It's true,
actually. So I was just like, now that this has happened, the armor is kind of like the voice of God in this show. So it's like...
No, I feel like this is probably a chance to subvert us. They're like, she's gonna be leading the fight. She saw the mythosaur, but who got pulled down by the mythosaur and not killed?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She saw it, but it picked him.
Yeah,
it did.
Like, or I guess you could argue that it pulled him down, knowing she was up there, so you could look at her.
Bring her down. Yeah,
that's a possibility.
True.
But I just don't like her. Okay, that's why I just say I acknowledge my bias. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense.
Yeah.
I don't like her. I want Din to be the Mandalore. All right, that's all.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know that I've been vocal that I didn't like her since season 1.
This is true.
All right.
Well, season 2, that's when she popped in.
Crap.
I think personally, I don't feel that kind of dislike towards her. And I was thinking, if she were to become the Mandalore, I feel like it would be kind of trying to... even this whole scene was like, Din Djarin's at the side now. This is his show, you know?
Last episode too.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of it is kind of diverting from him a little bit. Yeah. So I would like it to come back around to being him. But the other thing I was thinking about, though, that what might happen is just her face... It's not against the character, not the character, the actress.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.
No.
What are you doing?
Her facial expressions, like some of it was a little more positive, like in this episode, but she just looks like you can't trust her 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's not very expressive, but she doesn't emote positive emotions.
No, and she I don't know.
I think I get what you're saying, but I'm not able to translate it as well.
No, I think you're close enough to what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I feel like I just don't get the feeling of like she's, someone we can rely on 100%. When she had her helmet on, it was easier to trust her.
Yeah.
It actually was.
But when you look at her face, I'm like, I don't know if I trust you.
It's like you're not joining the friendship chain, she's not doing that very well.
Maybe that's the reason they had people cover their faces with their helmets. Like that facial expression.
I don't trust that face.
Don't like it.
Put your helmet on.
Yeah, I just always thought that with the title "The Way of the Mandalore," I think they literally just do everything the man did. He probably just never took off his helmet. And like, this is the way. I think that's literally what it was.
Probably.
Just everything he did.
Or there was just no record of him ever his face, and they were like, he never took it off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Put your helmets on, everybody, quickly.
Plot twist is a woman the whole time.
I was gonna say something and I forgot it because I was like, since we're all giving our opinions of Bo-Katan,
yeah,
I don't remember it anymore.
Aww.
I just had one more thing to say about her. Maybe it'll jog your memory. If she does challenge Din, which it looks like she's not going to right now. I mean, she'll probably definitely beat him because they said last season how he needed to train with it and learn to use it.
And he has not.
You foreshadow these things for the character to then undergo development towards it. They've had no development towards it. They've not focused on it at all. And it really feels like something that happened with Boba Fett, when Boba Fett, the side characters, kind of became more and more prevalent towards the end. And like Mandalorian straight up had 2 episodes in Boba Fett, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It feels like that's happening with him, where he's not leading the charge. He's just kind of there to look cool. And other characters, mainly Bo, is just, this is now your main character. Kind of. It's the feeling I'm getting.
Yeah.
And I know I had a bias against it from the beginning, but I really feel a little disappointed with how much time has passed, and we haven't really gotten Din any upgrades. He hasn't learned to do anything new.
Yeah.
He had a lot of father foot son moments with Grogu, but is that really development for him?
Yeah.
Grogu still can't really learn to speak or anything, so it's not really a whole lot that's being grown here.
Yeah.
It just feels like he's being pushed to the side right now.
I agree. I feel like that for most of the season. So far, but I mean, I still enjoy the season. I still do like it.
Yeah, I
like it.
I remember somebody talking about like storytelling and like the types of characters that people like versus the types of characters that people don't like. The ones that people get annoyed with are the kinds that aren't active in the story. So like right now with what's happening to Din, it's like things are happening to him, but not as a result of his own actions. Like they're just happening and he responds. They happen and he responds. Whereas he's not like, it's not like last season. What happened last season? Where he's like, I'm gonna go find Grogu, and he goes to find Grogu.
Yeah.
And he does other stuff. I don't remember what happened. I really can't remember what happened last season. But it was him doing stuff, and then more story would happen as a result of his own actions, whereas the story is happening and he's only responding in the season, which makes it feel a lot more frustrating with him, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing he did this episode was have the speech, and even then Paz is one to seal the deal.
Yeah.
I liked that because Paz I wanted him to have more of a character.
Yeah.
This really made him come forward, I feel like.
I like the kind of character relations where it's like, I really hate you, but I'm on your side. I love those, and I don't know why.
Okay.
But he's like a jerk all the other times, you know.
Yeah, I like him just because I feel like he's reasonable.
Yeah.
If you look at things from his perspective, this guy has just gone out, caused trouble, come back with Beskar, kept it to himself. Like, from season 1, you know what I mean? Got everybody killed, came back, had the saber, took off his helmet, he gets a second chance. Like, a lot of these things, I get why he's upset.
Yeah, same.
But he still puts it aside, recognizes he saved his son, it's like, let's help this guy, because this is what we do.
Yeah, we're Mandalorians.
Yeah.
This is the way.
You have anything else, or do you remember what you wanted to say about Bo?
No, I do not remember. But anyway, at the end there, what's his name? Captain Teva finds the ship.
Right.
Oh, yes, I didn't write that part down.
Yes, and they find Beskar alloy in the ship.
Yes.
That Moff Gideon was probably on.
Yeah, so it looks like most definitely Moff Gideon's ship, but it looks like Mandalorians are the ones who broke him out. So there's a chance that they did, but they were doing it to kill him and not let him get a trial. And there's a chance that someone just planted it to cover their tracks.
Why would it be embedded in the wall?
Yeah.
Especially Beskar. Beskar is like super, you know.
So it wouldn't have broken off so hard unless that person died. And you would see a body, or maybe they took the body away, I guess. There's that.
Yeah. So one of two things. They're being, it's either Bo's old crew of people with Beskar, or they're being framed.
Framed, yeah.
Could be framed. I'm wondering why he'd want to frame them, because I don't think he really knew. No, he did.
He remembers,
He met Bo.
Yeah. Bo?
Yeah, Bo.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Thank you very much for being here, guys. Like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Maybe you can check the Patreon out down below if you want to see an uncut version of this or anything else that we do, as well as the merchandise store for stuff that we're wearing. Thank you very much. See you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Alexander Dietz, Tyrone, Robin Berglund, and Dilly.